Yo, what up, guys? This is Human, and I'm here playing Project M. I'm going to talk about the E3 Microsoft press conference. So, it was long. Not that long, and they didn't show that much that impressed me, though they did show some shit. So I'll talk about that. I don't know what map I want to play. Why don't I never know what map I want to play? Also, why do I not like Rumble Falls anymore? I really hate it now. I hate most of these maps with Zero Suit Samus. I don't want to play Zero Suit Samus right now. And Wolf. Let's play. They talked about Forza. I don't know. They had some apparently famous racetrack, famous sports car racetrack. Oh god, these controls are feeling weird to me right now. I've been playing Zero Suit Samus for a while. They're bringing to Forza Motorsport 5, and they also talked about Forza Horizon 2. I don't know. I don't play Forza. It looks fun. If you like Forza, that's not true. I have played Forza. I like Forza when you have like one of the wheel controllers, and I'm talking about a specific wheel controller because they don't make this wheel controller anymore. But I had a friend who owns it. Fuck. I do that all the time, by the way. I have a friend who owns one of these wheel controllers. I don't know what they're called or anything. They're just the normal Microsoft one that isn't produced anymore. But it was great. I had so much fun playing Forza when I was playing with that thing. Anyway, so they announced some Forza stuff, which I guess is kind of a staple for Microsoft. So I didn't care, but it's kind of cool. Anyway, there was a bunch of shit about Evolve, which is the new game from the people who made Left 4 Dead. Which it looked great. Like I hadn't had too much experience watching videos on it because I had kind of avoided most of this stuff that they had talked about it on, so I didn't know that much about the game, and it looked good. Like I was expecting it to be a little, not cartoony, but a little more Left 4 Dead looking, as in maybe a little more. It's hard to explain. A little more Source Engine looking. I don't know. That's just kind of what I wanted. But I guess it makes sense that it's not, so I'm not surprised. I'm trying to think. From what I saw, fuck. It looked great. I just did it to myself again. God, how does Wolf have such a crazy fucking recovery? Not that it works that well against, good players, but playing against computers, so it matters. Anyway. They did some Project Spark stuff, and Project Spark to me has looked good for a while. Even though I haven't ever played it or anything, and I don't own an Xbox One, even though I plan to, because of something else that I'm going to talk about. But, they announced they had Conker from, every Conker game ever. The rare character in Project Spark, which was kind of, it was really lame to me. And I guess people who like Conker maybe will be just like, oh, finally we get Conker in something. They might be happy with that, but to me it was just like, wow, you put Conker in Project Spark. Great. You couldn't give Conker his own game. What is Rare working on exactly? Really, what is Rare working on that's not gonna suck? I haven't been excited for a Rare game in a long time, so I don't know. I'm a little annoyed by the fact that they would just throw Conker in Project Spark. The reveal for Conker made me think, like, the way they revealed it was like they had just finished with a lot of the Project Spark stuff, and then they showed Conker, and I'm like, oh, they're transitioning into a Conker game. That's cool. But then they're just like, oh, no, he's just in Project Spark. And I'm just like, oh. See, there's something wrong with my controller right now, because I'm trying to down B, which, is the light shield, and it's not working, so I'm going to fix that later. Yeah, or just choose another character next time. Anyway. That's bothering the shit out of me, though. They're working in the air just fine. It's sometimes there are problems like that in the Dolphin emulator. Sometimes controllers just don't want to work right. You gotta fix it. Anyway, they did a ton of Witcher 3 stuff, which I've never played The Witcher, but it made me want to play it a little bit. I don't know if any of the other games are even like that, but it made me interested. So, I don't know. I feel like The Witcher. Witcher looked good. There's some Dragon Age shit, and it looked okay. But the big thing for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people that weren't going to buy the Xbox One, was the Halo 5 didn't really show jack shit. But Halo Master Chief Collection showed a lot. And if you don't know what that is, I talked about it in the fucking Nintendo one, so go watch the Nintendo one. it was Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, not Reach or ODST. Are there any others there? No. Or Spartan Assault, I guess, if that counts. Fucking me and Pit just missing each other like crazy. It's all those 4 games in one game, basically. I don't know if it's all gonna be one disc. It doesn't really matter to me if it is. You know, it's... I want to know more about the multiplayer. That's gonna be the seller for me. Is if they actually... I mean, they showed off a Halo 2 multiplayer map with some older MLG people. I want to say Neighbor was on there and Bravo was on there as well. Which was good. That was a good place to start for me. It was, at least. But they also mentioned something like there were 6 remastered Halo 2 maps, and I was like, wait, you're not remastering every map? Like, I was just confused. But I don't know if that meant that, like, that's what they had to show at E3. So, well, like, because they also mentioned later, they're like, we have all 100 and whatever amount of maps to play. And I'm like, oh, okay. They definitely mentioned that number. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go watch it again after this, and you should watch it as well. Like, if you're gonna watch these, you should probably watch the press conference too, just because they're interesting and you might learn something. But I'm just talking about, you know, what I thought about some of that shit. So hopefully it turns out good. You know, that I'm gonna buy an Xbox One if that turns out, you know, as time goes on. About announcements with Halo Master Collection, Halo Master Chief Collection. As those announcements keep coming. Oh! I didn't expect that spike, but I got it. As those announcements keep coming, I'm gonna be watching them, and if it sounds good, I'm gonna buy it. No doubt. I need to change characters. I don't know who to play if I can't down B. God damn. Let's take a sheep. I don't need to down B that much. There was some other shit. They showed off a new Tomb Raider, which I didn't play. Like, I didn't play like the Tomb Raider reboot, but I probably will now, honestly. I like this music. I like how they just put random Pokemon music in here. I don't even know which game this is from. I think it's from Pokemon Stadium. That's where I remember it from, at least. Anyway, they showed a new Tomb Raider called Rise of the Tomb Raider, and it looked like a sequel to the Terminator reboot. This fucking Diddy Kong's fucking my asshole. Holy shit. Holy shit. So, you know, look good. Now that I saw that, I'm probably gonna play the reboot now. So, if you haven't played it, I would recommend checking it out. They showed Dance Central off, which was fucking stupid. Like, so fucking stupid. I don't give a shit about Dance Central. They did show, like, something about Disney dancing. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that. Anyway, they showed off the Limbo developer had a new game. I thought Limbo was a good game. I remember, I had this weird memory of Limbo where, like, I didn't know what it was or anything. It was just, you know, some random Xbox Live Arcade game to me. But, like, I was at a friend's house and we were just sitting there doing nothing. And my other friend was sitting on my, like, we were all sitting at this guy's house and he was on his computer. And this other person I was with was on my friend's Xbox 360. And he's just like, he downloads the demo for this game and he plays it like 3 times in a row. Like, he just keeps playing it and playing it. And we're like, what is it? He's like, I don't know, but I really want it. And we're like, how much is it? Like $15. And we live near Best Buy. None of us have debit cards because we're like 15. And we live near Best Buy. And he has like, one of us has like $3. The other has like 8. And the other has like 4. And then we had to get some change in case there was tax. But I don't think there was tax either way. So we got like a $15 card for this game, and we just sat there and we played it for like, you know, 4 hours straight until we beat it. It was just like a weird experience because it was like, we didn't even know shit about the game. We're just like, all right, let's play it. And we fucking scrounged up cash for this game. It was actually pretty funny. It was a really weird experience. I didn't even love the game. You know, it was fun, but it was just kind of like a lot of those puzzle platformers end up being. But, you know, the setting for it made it what was worth the $15, I think. So, and the art design. Anyway, and the new game looks fun. It looked fun to me. It, you know, what I'm getting at with a lot of these press conferences, a lot of these guys who made like, you know, relatively popular indie titles are coming back with new indie titles. There was a Journey one. I don't remember what conference that was in. It might have been PS4. It might have been Xbox One. Or in Xbox. Doesn't matter. Journey. No, it had to be in a PS4. I'm an idiot. Anyway. I don't know why I was so confused about that. The Journey developer is coming out with a new game and it looked similar. Like, don't get me wrong. The game didn't look like it was going to play like Journey. But the design looked just like Journey did. And that's exactly what I got out of the Limbo stuff too. And there was another game specifically by an indie developer that looked just like their first game, whatever, or their first major game. So, you know, I mean, it seems like, you know, they want to try and recapture what they had with those other games, which is fine, but they just seem so unbelievably similar to me. It's ridiculous. Oh shit. Am I gonna block him? No, I'm bad. I'm bad and I should feel bad. I'm gonna lose this, by the way. I'm gonna lose the fucking Diddy Kong. But I don't know much about Diddy Kong, so I guess I'm not that surprised. I'm trying to think about this. Was Diddy Kong in Brawl? Or is this an added character? He must have been in Brawl. I remember him being in Brawl now. Anyway. Why'd I do that? Oh, no. Oh, I should have used that to recover. Fucking Zelda has a much better recovery than Sheik does. Oh, is he gonna let me recover? What a nice guy. Oh, shit. He's not gonna let me recover. Fuck. Anyway, they announced some shit called the Phantom Dust, which looked weird as fuck. Fable Legends looked weird too. Like, I was a huge Fable 2 fan, and Fable 3 disappointed me, and I never played Fable 1. So, seeing Fable Legends, I was kind of like, maybe, probably not. Who do I want to play? Who am I gonna play? Because that Sheik shit was bad. It was straight bad. I play Squirtle, but I'm not really into that right now. I could try Falco. Dick in my dick. Trying to think. There wasn't anything else major that they announced that I was like super interested in, to be honest. I'm trying to look at my notes here. I just watched it like again, and I made like some small notes. I didn't even watch it all. I just went through like kind of skimming it. Yeah, nothing major. Sunset Overdrive, they had like a bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna just scroll until I'm done talking, because I'm sure I'm pretty close to being finished. They started it. It was funny. I was watching the IGN live stream, and they had the the free stuff, the before conference stuff. And Microsoft was also the first conference. They had Bernie Burns from Rooster Teeth on there, and so I was watching it, and I think he made a bet with, I want to say, Greg Miller on IGN, and he's like, I will bet you $1 that Halo is the first thing they show. And then Greg Miller says Call of Duty is going to be the first thing they show. And lo and behold, it was fucking Call of Duty. Not that I hate Call of Duty, but I'm kind of excited at this point. They showed Advanced Warfare off. It looked interesting. It looked good to me. To other people, I guess it just looked like from what I'm seeing, most people just took it as a normal Call of Duty game, which I didn't really take it that way, to be honest. It looked pretty different to me, but they usually do with those early trailers, and then the actual game ends up being very similar. So, it could be different. It's probably not. Oh shit. I like Squirtle and Zero Suit Samus because they have those weird recovery kind of moves. Like, not the up Bs, like his up Bs did that, but like he has this side B and he can use this, right? And you can use that to recover all the time. It's great. You can use it to go off the edge and try and get some mind games in. Anyway, I'm just saying that because I don't know what I'm trying to talk about right now. I don't think there is. They talk about Crackdown. Like, I don't like Crackdown, first of all. I really don't. It annoys me. The only thing I ever cared about Crackdown was when the Halo 3 beta was out, and I didn't even own an Xbox at that point. I just remember my friend did, and I watched him play the Halo 3 beta, and that was it. It's the only shit I ever gave about Crackdown. And they announced, I guess, a new Crackdown, and it was, it actually looked good. Like, this is the only one that I've ever seen where I was like, oh, that looked actually extremely interesting. But I was really only interested in it until I found out it was Crackdown. Like, it looked like this new IP, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting to me, because I guess maybe to some people who are into Crackdown, it looked like Crackdown and the new instantly, but since I don't know that much about it, I've only played it a couple times, it was kind of just like, oh, this looks interesting. Then they showed it was Crackdown, and I'm like, Oh, so it's probably not going to play anything like what they just showed. Because I think what they showed was only teaser stuff, like it was all CG. So, you know, it could be good. What I'm learning is that I'm a cynic, and and a lot of these games could be good, but I doubt that they will. We'll see though. It's kind of, you know, trying to remember who showed off Mortal Kombat X. Must have been Sony. And I was pretty in with that too. You know, I like Mortal Kombat a lot even, and I didn't care much for Mortal Kombat X. I don't see anything else that I need to talk about. Oh god, they showed something called Platinum Games. I don't remember the games. I can't think off the top of my head what they've done, but I know I've heard of them before. They showed something called Scalebound, and I was just like, I don't know. It honestly looked so bad to me. Maybe just because it was early stuff, but man, it just looked lame as fuck. It was like, you know, to me it looked like looked like a character who had a certain relationship with monsters, and you couldn't tell exactly what his relationship was. And he had scales on his armor, but you couldn't tell if those were like, because he can absorb, you know, like some sort of monster powers, or like that's just what he looks like all the time. Like I couldn't tell what kind of game it was. So you should go check it out at least and make your own decision. But to me, it looked very weird, and maybe like it's not going to be that great. It looked like a launch title to me. Like that looked like it should have been a launch title. Just the vibe that I got from it. So who knows though. I guess I'm pretty much out. Let me think. I'm gonna make a video of Ubisoft and EA in one video. Then I'm gonna do Sony. I actually started the Sony one, and then my fucking recording fucked up. So I'll talk about that maybe. Yeah, probably not. I'm really gonna do this fucking Ivysaur though. I keep using the same moves just because I know they work. I'm an asshole. I really should be playing against real people, but I never do. I know if you go on the Smash Bros subreddit, they have an IRC chat where you can get net play matches going, but I don't do that because I play, like, I'm always on Wi-Fi because my router is nowhere near my computer, and I have to wire my connection if I'm going to play on net play, and like I have an Ethernet cord that's probably about 60 feet long, and it legit goes out of a window into another window downstairs in this place that I live, so that it can connect to the router, and that's just a bitch. So I really hate doing that, so I never play against real people. Anyway, I'll be back next time. I'm looking right now. Shit, I probably should have mentioned that, but I'll mention that the Ubisoft thing because it's a Ubisoft game. Anyway, I'm out, bitches.